Totally Trendy Tuesday vlog installment 2. Got home from Alabama, it's been a week, and I thought to myself, you know what? I'm gonna do it again. I am going to vlog for Totally Trendy Tuesday instead of blog, and I feel very excited about it. So what's been on my mind between that last installment and today's? Couple of things. One being the Twitter idea that I gave you. So creating lists of your members that are active within your club, or maybe they're not, but when they join, get their Twitter handle, create a list. That was my first thought. So the thought there being, there's this time of year that we're transitioning in that goes from spring to summer. And while there are plenty of places across the country that stay warm all the time, most health clubs come at this idea that it's like all of my members want to go play outside, and so I lose their memberships. Their memberships get frozen, their memberships go away temporarily, or maybe they go away for a really long time and you never see them again. But at the end of the day, I hear a lot this time of year about how do I keep my members coming into my club instead of losing them to the great outdoors. And my question is, what if you met them out there? What if you met them outside? So, my chair is bouncy. So my thought process being, this weekend, I had a couple of alternatives for my workouts because it was gorgeous outside. So I went for a bike ride. I am a cyclist, I have a road bike, and so I went for a 17-mile road ride instead of go to the gym for body pump, which was my choice. I have that option now because the outdoors are allowing me that. So my thought, health club owner, is what if instead of creating trends to bring them inside, like new classes, which I think are all well and good, but what if you met them outside? Meaning you take those same lists of Twitter, so tying it back in here, you take that Twitter list and you create a separate list for outdoor enthusiasts, and you start polling your members now, either by Facebook or send out a separate poll and ask them, what are your favorite outdoor activities? Cycling, I'm sure running falls in there. I would do things like form a Tough Mudder team. Tough Mudders are huge across the country. Form a Tough Mudder team. Form a marathon team. Form a cycling team. Form a couple of groups and then encourage your members to meet at the club. So 5 p.m. every Monday night, the cycling club leaves from the front desk. We're gonna meet back here. If your facility is a juice bar, maybe you have a juice after the run, but you're basically encouraging people to utilize your space as their meeting hub and then go do their activities. I've seen this run successfully in clubs in Colorado. I know from my experience, the relationships are what keep people retained to your club. So if you give them a reason to connect with people within the club, outside of the classes, outside of the bricks and mortar, but still within your environment, my belief is you're going to retain your memberships. And I think the way to interact with these folks is engaging with them in a very conscious and realistic way on Twitter. So creating lists based on the activity they're enthusiastic about, and then meet them at Twitter, meet them outside of the club, and keep them engaged while doing so within your facility. I had 2 more thoughts for you, and I'll do it quickly because I want to keep this video under 5 minutes. My 2 other thoughts are actually having events outdoors. So if you have classes like body pump or Zumba, actually have the class outside. So if you have a patio area, if you have a patio area, host the class outside. Give the members some sunshine. There is, at my particular gym that I work out at, there's this cute little patio upstairs that it seemed like an afterthought on the building. I don't even really know why it's there, but what I do know is when the sun's out, they roll 2 NXT spin bikes out there and I get to cycle outside. So when I can't jump on my road bike, that's like one of my favorite things, is to be able to go to the club and then ride outside. So think about those alternatives. How can you use your outdoor space more creatively? And then depending on your niche, is it family, is it young professional? What's your niche? Who's your demographic? Host events that make sense for that demographic. If you're a family-driven facility, have a family picnic on the weekends and invite people to come hang out at the club as a social activity. Make it a potluck, make it interactive, host events. those are my totally trendy Tuesday technology-driven conscious tools to really impact your facility and keep people excited about coming into your facility, and in this particular case, inside the facility and outside your four walls. I hope you enjoyed. I think I'm going to keep vlogging.